Hi everyone, welcome to the Football9 show. This is our first episode and I, Niloy Bakshi,
I, Upmanyu Sanyal.
Nai Faiz Ahmed.
we will sit and chat about football ongoings in the world right now, and to be honest, we cannot start without talking about the Euros that is going on. So I'm going to start with Upmanyu. Whom do you think will win this Euro 2024?
Look, honestly, I hate to say this. I am a massive fan of Belgium football.
Belgium, who lost? Who lost?
Yeah.
You mean who lost?
I mean,
To whom? Please, I just want to know it. I want to hear it from you.
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Slovakia.
Who saw that coming?
I mean, okay. But according to me, I would say the clear favorites are France
Yeah.
and Fez.
So,
would you
yeah.
like to add?
So, it's after a very long time that I can proudly say that I'm a Germany fan, and Germany seem like the real deal. at
The
this
Germans
year's
are
tournament.
coming out of the cave, huh?
I swear,
absolutely.
10 long years, waited so much for this. But they finally seem like a team that can threaten, and with the Euros happening at their home country, at their grounds, I don't think you can really stop Germany. France are a contender, but I think the home advantage will give them the edge.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Do you think, imagine Euro 2024 final, Germany versus France. Mbappe is on his form of his life. Can Germans do it?
Toni Kroos.
Toni Kroos. I'm a Real Madrid fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love Toni Kroos.
That's why I brought up Toni Kroos. I dare you to say something against the Real Madrid.
I cannot say anything about Toni Kroos.
But we didn't take your opinion on who's gonna win this one.
Well, okay, yeah, sure. So I think, I'm a Portugal fan, but
Real
after
Madrid fan, no?
Yeah.
okay, but after tonight's showing against, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're the favorites anymore.
Yeah.
Who do you
They,
think?
I'm kind of between France and Germany, to be honest.
True.
I cannot select one right now.
Yeah.
We will see in the next
I
match.
was in that same state of mind, but the way Germany performed in their opening game, I feel like Germany are like the clear favorites, at least after the end of match day 1.
And with that, we will also want to know your favorites for the winners, for being the winners of the UEFA Euro 2024.
Yeah.
So please let us know in the comments.
Absolutely.
So moving on, let's talk about the match day 1 of UEFA Euros 2024.
Yeah.
So the first match is Germany-Scotland. Germany 5,
What a
Scotland.
Oh, what a
What
game.
a
I mean,
It's a perfect start to the tournament, I would say, because Germany were playing in Munich at the Allianz Arena. Stadium was packed, and what a show that the German fans got.
you must be very excited. I was actually working with him and we were like, damn.
Yeah.
He was very excited for the match.
Dude, I'm a Chelsea fan. I finally have something to be excited about.
So as a Chelsea fan, how did it feel to see Havertz score?
Yeah.
Next question, please.
Okay,
But
on a serious
honestly,
note,
on a serious note, I think Havertz has improved considerably ever since he left Chelsea.
Yeah.
He had a rough start at Arsenal.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
He certainly had a rough start at Arsenal, but I think he's proven his doubters wrong.
See, it's difficult for me to say something about Havertz because you would know,
Of course.
being a Man City fan.
Man City fan.
Havertz gave us.
See
the-
this face.
Yeah. Havertz
I
gave
mean, we
us the
did-
biggest trophy that we have in the past few years.
Of course.
So, I always have a soft corner towards him. I wanted him to do well. Sucks that he is doing well.
And you had to ignore the handshake. Yeah? I mean, okay,
Yeah.
now we can do that.
My bad.
Anyways, but yeah.
Okay, apart from Havertz,
Yeah.
what about the performance of Wards
Dude.
and
words.
German defense?
See, I honestly don't get to watch a lot of Bundesliga, but and I had only seen clips, and you can only make out so much about a player through clips. But what a performance by that young boy! His partnership with Musiala, that's going to be the key for Germany.
Absolutely.
If they fail to work, could be dicey, but I still believe they have enough talent in the ranks.
I think Germany have that squad depth.
Yeah.
Even if their youngsters are not able to perform, you have the likes of Toni Kroos, then you have Antonio Rudiger, and then you have Füllkrug, who's also
had a great season with Dortmund.
Had a great season
Great
with
season.
Dortmund.
What
I
a
think
goal
this-
by
I want to mention
Food.
another name who came on and scored, Emre Can.
Emre Can, yeah,
last
the
minute
veteran, yeah.
Fill in by last minute call up by Nagelsmann.
He can play a pivotal role in their squad.
Yeah.
He's a defensive midfielder, but his attacking prowess can be vital for the future of the tournament because they have a lot of matches.
Yeah.
And Toni Kroos is old. I understand he can go on, but he just had a season full and he never skipped a match for Real Madrid. He had a long season.
Yeah.
So they will need someone like Emre Can to stand up.
And like he provides good cover for Andrich.
Yeah.
Andrich is a tough tackling player. He can get in a lot of fouls. If Andrich has some suspension looming in, Can would be a perfect replacement.
And we saw Nagelsmann bringing off Andrich when he got the yellow.
Exactly.
So the next game was Hungary-Switzerland. Well,
It's time. Time
This
for
guy,
use dark
you
horses,
guys-
huh?
Faz,
guys don't
do the
leave a-
honors. Do the honors. Tell them the story.
So, we were discussing the dark horses of the tournament. My friend Upmanyu right here came up
This
with,
guy, see this face.
came up with a beautiful point that Hungary are going to be his dark horses for the tournament.
Hungary.
He said they were hungry to win. Didn't seem like in the game against Switzerland.
They were starving, dude.
Look, honestly, yeah, it was a disappointing game. I mean, if you consider my take on this dark horses thing, I was certainly expecting a lot from Hungary this time around because they have performed really well
Yeah.
in the previous tournaments. Of course, they don't have the results and all, but yeah,
Yeah. I
they
agree,
were,
but
they were
jokes apart,
performing
And they were
well.
good
I
at
mean,
qualifiers
jokes
as
apart.
well.
Jokes apart, even if you put Hungary in a group where you have the likes of Portugal and I think all कौन से teams है?
last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, Portugal, Germany, and France.
Yeah, I mean they were able to get 2 draws out of the game, and they performed pretty
They
well
almost
against.
made it out of the group.
Almost.
Almost.
Did. So,
Seemed like a decent call, I would agree.
Yeah,
Jokes apart, it
certainly.
seemed like a decent call.
and honestly, I was expecting more from Szoboszlai, but
I
So
want to
didn't
talk
turn up.
about. I want to talk about the Hungarian defense.
Yeah.
How poor were they?
oh my
I
God.
don't expect that
Exactly.
because they were out of shape.
Yeah,
They were not online.
yeah,
There were miscommunications happening throughout the 60 minutes that they conceded the goals.
yeah.
Why?
And
They are
they
on-
have experience in their back line. Like, starting from the keeper in Golaski, they have Willi Orban and Shalai
Exactly.
at the back. They're
Exactly.
experienced defenders for Hungary.
Exactly. I don't expect that from
Yeah.
Hungary.
I think the defense was pretty shaky against Switzerland, and Switzerland did a great job, by the way. I mean, I wasn't expecting.
Exactly. I did not expect
You know
that.
what's funny? When you look at Switzerland, during qualifiers, they're a different team. They lose some, they win
Yeah.
some. They somehow grind out and reach the tournaments. But when it comes to the tournament, when they play the group stages, they somehow become this monster of a team.
Exactly. Remember the run last year? They
Yeah.
knocked out France, man.
How?
Who expected
ball teams.
Switzerland to knock out?
Our
They were
team's
poor
France,
during
yeah.
qualifiers.
Exactly.
I don't know what happens to them.
But
I will be
honestly-
interested to see what happens
Yeah.
next.
But I would still not rule out Hungary. I feel. I feel their manager their manager's been with them for for about 5-6 years.
5-6
now.
years, yeah.
True.
And I feel
He has that chemistry with the players. I think.
exactly.
Yeah,
And I
so
feel
think-
this could be a wake up call for them, and they might perform well against Scotland and only Scotland.
Look, they have a decent squad, okay, and they can cause some major upsets. But talking about Switzerland, they need to keep their performances up, right
have
up
to be
there, and
consistent.
they have to be consistent because the consistency part has been the major problem for them throughout.
Yeah.
So I think.
I think we're done.
What
with
are your
Group A
thoughts?
now.
Yeah, Group A. What
Yeah.
are your thoughts? I mean, who's going to make it out of the group?
Germany and Switzerland, I would say, given the first game.
Tell me Hungary. Just say it. Just say it. I want to know. Just say it.
Give us a hot take.
Look, I'm going to give you a hot take here. Certainly, Germany are the favorites to win this group. Of course, they're going to make it out. Of course, but I still I'll still put my money
Here it
on. I'll still put my money on Hungary.
Yes.
I feel Switzerland are gonna get knocked out
Really?
for this one. Yeah.
They're not gonna make it out even with that third spot.
No. उसके लिए भी I have.
Now
Not
that's a hot
bottom.
take.
Not bottom.
That's a
Not
hot
bottom.
take, yeah. Okay.
Bottom.
But-
I'm
but
expecting
you think-
Scotland. Yeah. I mean, they were poor.
Yeah,
They were poor.
horrible.
Talking
They
about
were-
Scotland, who remembers Kylian Mbappe?
You want to know what he's talking about? Head to our Instagram page.
Yeah.
Exactly. You will want to see that. Now, okay, my prediction, right?
Yeah.
It will be Germany, Switzerland. But
Yeah.
third place, Hungary, they qualify through the third place.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Could be.
Could
I
be.
can see that happening.
Yeah.
They
I
can
would
do
support that.
Of course you would.
Okay. Now to the Group B. It Spain, Croatia.
Oh.
Spain 3, Croatia
What a
9.
match.
That
What
made
a
me
match.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Oh, Modric. Okay. I keep forgetting that he's a Real Madrid fan.
I had a
He
very
literally
conflicting
have this-
time. Carvajal scored.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Carvajal scored.
Couldn't even celebrate properly.
I
Yeah.
couldn't celebrate. I'm sorry, Carvajal, but Modric takes the cake. But yeah, I'm happy that Spain won, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
But too many Barca players.
Like if you ask me, after Belgium, I have always supported. I've had a soft spot for Spain,
Okay.
and they've had some
Man
of
City
my.
and soft corners for Barca players. Who knew?
Come on, man. That is not even, that is not even the point I'm trying to explain here.
But
It's like
it does make sense.
no, it does.
You have
It
Pep
does.
at your help.
Oh yeah. For Pep, yeah. For Pep, yeah. I can agree. But yeah, I have always had that soft corner for Spain.
Yeah.
I personally feel they have a very good squad.
True.
I think the depth is there. But one thing that they have always somehow managed to mess up is that yes, they perform well in the group stages, but something happens in the knockout stages.
And they get knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah. True.
usually do. I mean, if you want to elaborate on that, if you can just
See,
have your thoughts.
I've personally always wanted to like Spain, but my first ever international tournament, and my first memory of properly watching football was Euro 2008, and Spain defeated.
Okay, now I know.
Spain defeated Germany in the finals. So
Understandable.
yeah.
Understandable, but that's fine.
I have
mean-
a thing about Spain. Like last time around, Luis Enrique was the manager,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if you see the squad that he picked up for the World Cup, there was not much experience present.
True.
Right. Even Laporte, if we talk about Laporte, he was not that experienced
Exactly.
back
He
then.
was not experienced internationally. Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Now, the thing that takes the cake for Luis de la Fuente this year, he has brought up a squad mixed
Yeah.
with veterans and young
Yeah.
guys, you know. People like, players like Lamine Yamal
Yeah.
and
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams. And when you combine them with Morata, Fabian Ruiz, Carvajal, Nacho,
Exactly.
that's a blockbuster team right there,
True. Very
isn't
true.
it?
Yeah. We might be sleeping on Spain, I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
Especially after the performance they put
Yeah.
in, because I feel Croatia were good, right? They were good in parts. They couldn't find the net, and Spain just exploited their shortcomings.
True.
And after conceding 2 in quick successions,
Yeah.
Croatia just couldn't come back to the game.
But I'm very disappointed with Brozovic. I think moving to Saudi has depleted his performances.
Could be.
Modric and Kovacic, they connected pretty well.
Yeah.
But Brozovic looked out of
Kovacic
Kovacic
was
was
good.
probably
Kovacic
the
was
best
good.
player in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
it will be a point of worry for Croatia, you know.
True. How surprising, two Chelsea and Man City fans appreciating Kovacic.
Yeah. Chalo, somewhere we actually have
Agree.
the same.
Kovacic played for Real Madrid as well.
Another
We
handshake.
respect
Oh, right.
We love him.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot.
All right. But talking about the players, let's talk about the goal scorers here. Morata, bhai, what a finish!
What a finish.
What a finish!
And he is this close to making a record.
Yeah.
Not this close, but
I
this
mean,
close.
He's
7 goals
He's
for
amongst the elite in
Yeah.
European.
I mean, only Michel Platini and Ronaldo has more goals than him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that is impressive. I
Who
mean,
thought Morata would have a goal
Yeah,
scoring record?
Alvaro Morata out of everyone.
Yeah.
look,
Literally, guys.
you're a Chelsea
Come
fan.
on.
Exactly.
And you are a Real Madrid fan. You should be happy. Come on, man. I mean, he has
He plays for
performed.
Atletico.
Yeah,
And he sucked for Chelsea.
understandable. But I have my opinion on Morata that he is one of the best super subs in the world.
True.
That I can agree. That
I mean,
yeah.
Real Madrid literally won so many matches because
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the respect that he deserves, I would say, because he has performed well in the previous Euros. He, I think, scored 4 goals.
I think so.
3 goals, yeah. So I personally feel he's a bit overhated.
I think the
It is
case with
it is an
Morata is
unpopular
that
opinion, but I really
feel-
like him.
I feel the case with Morata is that he's remembered more for his misses.
Yeah.
And because of the banter and jokes and memes
And
around
absolutely.
him, you tend to forget the number of goals that he scored.
Absolutely.
And another
That's
point of
right.
note is that Premier League is the most popular league, right? And before he moved to Premier League, he was known for his goal scoring
Yeah, true.
power.
Abilities,
But the thing is that he moved to Premier League and he could not do so much for Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think that played a big role. And as we know, English journalists are ruthless.
Yeah.
And at least towards Spanish people or like other
To
people.
anyone who's not
Other
from
foreigners,
India.
Exactly,
yeah, other
exactly.
foreigners,
That's
yeah.
what I meant, right? I think that played a big role. You
Yeah.
know, at least we're Indians.
Yeah.
We're sitting in India. We're watching tweets. We're
Yeah.
watching on TV, which are mostly curated by journalists,
Yeah.
by British journalists
Yeah.
mostly. So like it affects.
True, I agree.
It doesn't mean
Plus-
that he's a bad player.
Plus, Morata, like being a Chelsea fan, the biggest reason for his failed spell at Chelsea was because he couldn't settle into the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He had back problems. He had burglary issues. His wife was pregnant.
And he was
I think
tormented.
psychological-
He was literally tormented by
yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
It was
Absolutely.
a poor condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he has made a good comeback. Ever
True.
since he joined Atletico, he has been unstoppable.
He has looked
But-
confident.
He had 15 goals,
Exactly.
I think.
And I was surprised to know that Morata is Spain's captain. No idea.
He has been the captain for a
I
while.
had no clue.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had leadership qualities in him.
I was expecting Rodri to be the captain this time around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Either Rodri or Carvajal. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Rodri though? I mean, he had a very good game.
Dude, Rodri has been one of my favorite CDMs ever since his Atletico days. I think.
Yeah,
it was-
Atletico, yeah.
Yeah, and like I think.
You wish he was a part of your
Exactly.
team.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Everyone does at this
There
point.
is no doubt
But
about
instead, of course,
it. True.
he had to
Money-
choose the
money
best
gets
team in
you
the world.
things, huh?
Okay.
He had to
Okay.
choose the best team in the world. Come on.
Question.
I'm sorry, what? Just ask him how many UCLs does he have. I can't, but like you can.
I don't have to. We have reached this level. We don't need to anymore.
It's okay.
We don't need to.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serious question.
Yeah.
Prime Casemiro or peak Rodri? You know what I want. You
Yeah,
know
of
what-
course.
You know my pick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I do. And to some extent, I would say I agree with you. I'll give it to you. But
Hot take? I was not that big a fan of Casemiro ever.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
why?
I don't know. I think because he was part of such a good team, he was part of such a system, it was easier for him to adapt and settle into that role where his role was defined.
Okay.
And when he moved into, I agree, he moved into United at a different stage in his career.
United out of.
Exactly. The thing is, when he was in a environment where he
Sorry,
couldn't
United
really-
fans.
No offense.
yeah, and he couldn't really settle, I feel kind of showed that he was still a very good player, no doubt. But talking about one of the best CDMs in the world, I'm a little hesitant with that tag. I would say I would choose prime Rodri.
But
Because Rodri, not even like he has the ability to score in some bangers.
look, I would counter that
Yeah.
here. Rodri had De Bruyne
True.
around him.
But not for long. De Bruyne, ever since Rodri came in, I don't think there's been more than a season where De Bruyne played the entire season.
True though.
He's been riddled with
True.
injuries.
That's
Good
another
point.
conversation.
Good point.
That's another point of conversation. De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get to that in the
we will get to
Belgium
that. Okay. Enough about Spain and Croatia, I
Yeah.
guess. Let's move to the next one. Italy, Albania.
Oh my god, this was...
Okay. This story. I was doing a live blog on this. I literally just started that. And I just closed my eyes like this. And I opened it. Albania scored. Bajami, out of nowhere, I see him celebrating. I'm like, what is going on? I
Exactly.
asked Faz and Upmanu, what is going on? They're like, they scored.
It was a terrible throw-in. I mean, like, you literally threw it
DeMarco.
like this. DeMarco, I mean, it was a howler. It was a
Howler,
howler,
I
but
swear.
what a finish. by
What a
Bellingham.
finish.
What a finish. It
Powerful
was
strike.
great. And he also, I think it was a record for the fastest
Yeah.
Fastest
goal
goal
in
in
the
European Championship.
European Championship. Yeah.
I think 22 seconds.
23.
I could barely sit in my seat. And I was like, what? Best thing about that, we were all not too reading online, talking amongst ourselves. No one was very confident about Italy retaining their crown.
Yeah.
True.
And when you look at the Italy team, it is not the best Italy squad we've seen.
Yeah.
And
But
they had some
credit
issues,
to them-
injuries.
Exactly. But credit to them, after going behind,
They showed
looking at
great
the-
spirit.
yeah, it never looked like they were behind.
And
They played with so
defensively
much
as well.
confidence. Exactly.
You
I
did
really-
the key takeaways
Yeah.
for this one. Yeah.
And I was amazed that
On a
they
note,
were
if you
never-
want to read our articles,
Yeah.
we really have good takes. Just go to News9 Live and say them.
I mean, it's
Even
up to
if you
them.
don't
They're
like
going to comment it.
even if they don't like them, they should at least check it out.
Yeah. Why not?
Let's
Why
cause
not?
some
You
controversies
spend-
here.
You waste your time all day, so why not?
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So,
We want you to do that.
Okay, especially I want to mention Califury,
Yeah.
his defensive performance. And
wow.
I saw multiple social media posts saying that he's the most Italian looking defender.
I swear, people call
He's a
him
mixture of Nesta and
Maldini.
Maldini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Exactly.
hair looks, come on,
Yeah, I
Very
love
good looking guy though.
gangster. He's the gangster
exactly.
right now. And if he
Yeah.
continues that kind of performance here, who knows, Italy might do some upsets.
Maybe, yeah. And a good performance by Calafiori might get a big move.
Exactly.
I mean, he deserves one, I would say, because
Did he have a good season?
He had a great season.
he had a
with
great
Bologna.
season with Bologna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
Bologna,
he
right. He
performed under Thiago Motta.
If he does well,
Thiago
Motta
Motta.
might bring him to Juventus with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That-
Juventus,
that could be an
Juventus
interesting move.
actually need a good defender.
And I feel like Calafiori in Juventus jersey, that would cook.
Exactly.
That would cook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You might get another Bonucci. Bonucci, yeah.
Right. So to the next one. Poland, Netherlands. 1-2.
Oh
Netherlands
my
2, Poland
god.
1.
I was writing the key takeaways for this one, and honestly, I couldn't find any. I was like, what is this match? What's going on? But no, seriously, Gakpo took a great shot. I mean, he made a good run, and the shot was deflected, and I think Netherlands took the lead first. Right? No,
Yeah.
no. They equalized.
They
right?
equalized.
They equalized.
They
and then,
equalized, yeah.
They scored
Yeah.
a winner late on.
But seriously, man, it was a.
Do you think?
It was a boring game to watch.
Do you think Netherlands' performance shows something that they can, fight? If not for the title, but at least go to the semis or something? Or
Round of 16, to be honest.
really?
Yeah. See, the thing is that Poland played without Lewandowski.
Yeah.
And,
And they struggled.
nearly. They struggled. They really struggled. And another point of note is that Memphis Depay, he wore a band
Yeah.
that was on his back. It was written, "Who cares?" He dropped one of the most worst performances on European Championships I've seen.
True.
He has a lot of flair.
Certainly, he doesn't care.
Exactly. I mean,
That's what he was trying to say
what
with
was he
that band.
thinking? What was he thinking? He was
Yeah.
taking a few runs from the left.
Yeah.
He was trying too many stuff and nothing was working out. Why? There was Gakpo beside you. Pass it, play the ball, build it up slowly.
Yeah.
He was giving me Anthony vibes for some reason. I don't know why. Look, again, sorry to United fans, but yeah, I just
Both
had
have
to bring this
United
up.
on their CV.
Yeah,
And Van Dijk has to
honestly-
step up. And the point.
yeah.
Shout out to Woodbruggen. What a performance.
What a keeper.
That
man.
was one of the reasons why
Yeah.
Netherlands hold the lead.
Absolutely.
True.
He was
His
brilliant.
performance.
He was brilliant.
Yeah,
And
the
he's
first
just
goal was
21.
poor.
He was just 21. He's
Yeah,
just
he's
21.
Yeah, he has a lot of potential. And I feel like a lot of clubs will try to get him after this. if he continues to...
Yeah, exactly.
Barca might go for him. I mean, as a replacement
need
for
Ter Stegen.
Marc-Andre Ter Stegen.
That's a good option.
That's a good option, yeah.
What do you think, Barca fans? Tell us your views. Come on.
Once you have money.
No offense again, no offense.
Just facts.
Okay, let's move on to Denmark versus Slovenia. Eriksen.
That's
Man,
the only
I love
thing you
this
can
player.
talk about.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, I love this player. I love him so much. He's adorable.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean,
the
whatever
only thing-
happened, it was very unfortunate in the
previous
previous
Euros.
So here's the story.
Euros.
I was watching this match like last year.
Yeah.
Sorry, the last Euros, right? Very
The
this
Denmark
collapsed.
game. Yeah.
The Denmark game.
collapsed. I was watching it with my dad, and we were really finding Denmark pretty cool because they
Yeah.
were playing very good. And Eriksen was the focal point of that.
Exactly.
He was creating everything. He was controlling the tempo of the game. He was
Like he
making
usually
everything.
does for
Yeah.
Denmark.
Like he usually does,
And-
right? But he suddenly collapsed, and
That
that
was
scared me.
That was horrible. I was like,
And to be honest, I got a little emotional because the video that I saw,
Yeah.
I mean, how they were showing it,
Exactly.
it was horrible. And I was like, this might be the end. But thankfully it was not.
Yeah.
And I'm
What
very
a
glad.
return he made.
What a return.
what a return. I mean,
And-
he played so well for Brentford.
Yeah.
He was a part of the
Exactly.
Brentford team, and
And he moved to United.
yeah, I
and-
think he had
he was
around 9 or 8 assists that season. That was crazy.
And to
I might be
honest,
wrong, I mean, but it was
He's
good.
been-
He was
and
pivotal
yeah.
for them.
And Eriksen has been like the new Darren Fletcher for Man United. Consistent
Yeah.
6.5, 7
Yeah.
out of
Yeah,
10
true.
performances.
Very true.
Yeah.
And you need someone like that on your team. Even
Absolutely.
if they're on the bench, if they're starting. You need someone consistent.
Exactly.
Average performances, but
But
consistent.
consistently, yeah.
Look, honestly, I'm a Manchester City fan, but I cannot
Really?
hate this guy. Huh?
Really, we couldn't tell.
Come on.
Wow. What a shocker.
We just had to. We just had to, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm really happy for Eriksen, but Denmark, man, come on, they were disappointing.
Yeah, I mean,
They,
what
they
happened?
dominated the entire game, and I was like, this has to be an easy win for Denmark, but
Their poor
somehow-
finishing played a big role, to be honest.
You think Højlund needs to step up?
Absolutely.
yeah, certainly does. I think
He made...
No, we're not trying to take digs at Manchester United.
yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
It just
Again, it's just facts.
I mean, he made a move for like 80 million, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
This is the 80 million striker. This striker goes for 80 million.
Well, so did Lukaku. So.
Yeah,
We're going to get to that.
My bad.
had to bring that
Lukaku
up.
rant.
Of course.
Lukaku rant is coming,
Actually,
guys.
technically,
Wait for it.
he's still a Chelsea player. So what am I doing?
I completely forgot
Yeah,
about
same.
Imagine if he just joins your club and he just never leaves. And he's a part of your starting lineup because obviously he's going to start over Nicholas Jackson, man. Come on.
He's not going to start over anyone after this performance he had.
You didn't start Lukaku
Wait.
over Nicholas Jackson.
No, I won't.
Chelsea fans.
I won't.
Classic
Do you agree?
Chelsea.
Jackson. Jackson is a much better player when it comes to a setup.
He doesn't know how to do a step over. Come on.
I don't want
He's a
him
part-time footballer.
I don't want Jackson to do step overs. He's scoring 17 goals this season. I'm fine with him.
Oh my God, no.
Lukaku is
He's-
scoring what?
he's
30
scoring-
goals
He scored 15 for Roma.
But he scored 17 and missed like
Honest
50
mistake.
to 60.
It's okay.
He
Honest
could have
mistake.
got the golden boot, bhai. Come
I'm
on.
not gonna...
We finished 6th when we were languishing and in 12th. I take that as a win. Dude. I'm not even thinking about the golden
I
boot.
mean, honestly, Chelsea fans are on their low standards. Sorry again.
Saying one season when Pep leaves, his cockiness is going to come down.
Hey, but
What's gonna happen?
Who are you
man,
gonna think,
Man City
oh,
fan?
who are you going to think is going to replace him? Like,
Pep.
yeah. We cannot replace him. We certainly can't.
He can't be replaced.
Yeah, he can't be replaced. Huh?
Mikel Arteta.
Maybe.
Mikel, oh, I would love that.
Maybe.
I would honestly love that.
But so I feel
But he won't leave Arsenal. Yeah.
everything depends on how this season goes.
Yeah.
So, like, City were actually looking to groom either one of Company or Maresca to take over as Pep when Pep leaves. But now both of them are at new clubs.
You made a very good point. If company does well,
Yeah, exactly.
in Bayern.
in Bayern. He might come back.
And he will definitely leave Bayern for Man
Exactly.
City.
Absolutely.
It's a no-brainer.
He's a club legend, man. Come
Exactly.
on, I love that
Next
guy.
season-
Your only club legend.
I love him.
The next...
We have plenty of them, okay? Come on.
Who?
Who? Remove Aguero,
David-
Silva and company.
I was about to start with David Silva.
Joe Hart.
Oh, he was good. Come on, man. He was a great keeper. Even
Joe Hart is a Man City legend, guys.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yaya Toure.
Okay,
Yaya
good
Toure.
shout.
Zabaleta. Come on. Fernandinho.
Good players, yes. Good players, yes.
They are legends.
That's City standard for you guys.
Legends. After what? How many seasons?
Okay, let's
moving on.
continue.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we'll save the club rivalries for later.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's focus on Euros now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. Moving on to the next match, we have
Serbia, England. I'm gonna sleep. Guys, I'm sleepy right now. I
Yeah.
cannot.
Put
I
on,
mean, you were
put
the
on
one
the
who...
England match.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you.
So, if you ever feel like you have insomnia, you cannot sleep, if you have any issues, just watch an England match. Or this match, Serbia versus England. Trust
Southgate
me,
masterclass.
It was...
you will sleep. You will sleep.
I mean, we were lacking sleep because we were covering the tournament
Yeah.
and like working.
Yeah.
Brilliant job by Southgate. I slept so well that night.
Now, like, it's funny. England has now literally become Bellingham carry job,
I swear.
isn't it?
Absolutely.
You
If
think
he
that?
wasn't... Jude Bellingham, Ballon d'Or. Jude Bellingham, Vinicius, Toni Kroos. That's it, guys. You heard it here first.
Classic Real Madrid fans. Come on. And I mean, they don't... They just
yeah.
can't stop yapping.
I swear.
Seriously.
It's our season, bro. I cannot help it.
Okay, you...
Okay,
Make
but
a
let's
fair
get
point.
back to...
Make a fair point.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's get
but
back to Serbia, England.
I mean, Southgate never gives me a reason to rate him, man. Come on.
Exactly.
He's just okay. He might be a decent manager. I mean, with
Yeah.
decent tactics.
See,
But he does not know how to implement them.
He's a good manager when you look at
He's
England's
frustrating.
past. When you look at England's
Yeah.
past, they've not had a good manager since Sir Alf Ramsey. And so, in that context, yes, Southgate is a good manager.
Yeah.
But England can never win anything with Southgate as a manager.
Are you sure? It's still Matchday 1.
I still don't feel
Still
England.
Matchday 1.
I was saying this before the tournament.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't
We'll see.
think England
We
will
will
win.
see. We will see.
we actually had a question for you. Who do you think is gonna disappoint the most in this Euros 2024 campaign?
Actually,
For
I would
me-
like to hear your thoughts as well.
Yeah.
It is England for me, because England they have an amazing
Why
squad.
do I
Okay,
feel like that we have the same opinion right now?
I think we do. I think we do because
But I also have one opinion that he wouldn't like.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's coming.
yeah.
Come on, let's
Of
say it.
course.
Let's say it. Let's say it.
Belgium, yeah,
Belgium.
of course, of course,
Of course.
yeah, sure.
But
I mean,
Yeah.
look, it's match day 1.
Matchday.
True.
You can't
Dream match: Belgium versus England.
Oh, by the way,
It's
they
a
have
dream
great.
match because
They
it
have
will put
a
you to dreams.
Yeah.
no. Actually, their matches have been quite exciting. The previous few matches, I think they have scored a lot of goals. Surprisingly, even for England, I think they have scored at least twice in each of the games. Each of the
They
last,
just scored one.
huh?
They just scored one.
Against Belgium.
Oh,
That's what I
okay,
meant.
okay, okay.
That's what I
My
meant.
bad, my bad.
Yeah. So it is a good rivalry.
And the point,
You couldn't even complete that statement.
and the point I would like to note here: Harry Kane,
Where was he?
90
Had a
minutes, he had one touch inside the box.
Yeah.
One touch. Throughout the match, he had 24 touches. That's funny
Oof.
because England dominated for around 75 minutes, I would say,
Yeah, yeah.
and he had one touch inside the box.
And he
How?
was the Bundesliga top scorer.
Yeah.
He's-
40
he's
goals
the,
in
like-
this
Yeah.
season.
He's the main
Even
man.
the UCL top scorer.
So
I think,
it's definitely not Harry Kane's problem. It's not Harry Kane who's, not capable of leading the line or anything like that. It's probably the tactics because they
True.
Absolutely.
they don't just bring Harry Kane into the game.
True.
Honestly, look, Harry Kane as a striker, he has that passing ability.
True.
But A message for Southgate: if you ever get to see this, he's
Big hopes.
he's not a set piece taker.
Yeah.
Yes, his passing is amazing. Probably the best
Striker.
passing striker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the striker with the best passes. But he's not a set piece taker, man. Come on.
You get it, Southgate.
Yeah. If you
Expert opinions from Upman Yasani.
yeah. All of us actually. I mean,
Yeah,
we
true.
agree.
We
We agree
agree,
with this.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, moving on to the next one from the boring match. Romania, Ukraine.
What a
Oh my
match.
God. What a match. Romania above.
Who was Ukraine? Ukraine was whose dark horse?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at someone.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
going to rip at him right now. Go at him.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
encouraging.
Look, we just want to know your thoughts, man. Come on.
Your dark
What are your
horse.
thoughts on your dark horse?
Exactly
Oh,
what
okay.
your thoughts were at Hungary.
Before we start, so for Ukraine, UEFA did an amazing thing. So Russia had destroyed a stadium, a very popular stadium in Ukraine, and UEFA made a stage for Shevchenko and Ukraine to show it to the people and describe how Ukraine had been suffering. And it's a very good opportunity for Ukraine to gain more support from the world, and hopefully you support them as well, because it's very important to take note.
Hopefully, this message reaches to.
Exactly. So kudos to
amount of
UEFA, kudos to Shevchenko, kudos to Ukraine for this.
True.
Now, again, back to our sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Ukraine lover.
I don't know.
Ukraine.
I don't know what just happened. Did not expect this at all. That too from Romania.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look,
How?
you can't underestimate any team at this point. I mean, anyone is winning, and any of the teams.
it's been
who
unpredictable,
want
you mean
Yeah.
to say.
To some extent, yes.
Yeah.
Especially even though if we've not gotten a lot of upsets, but we've certainly been in places where it could have been one.
The matches have been end to end.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would call that an upset, bro. Come on. I mean,
True.
I rate Ukraine pretty hard.
But I would be interested to
Yeah.
see what happens next with Romania. Can they continue this?
Yeah. That's the big question to ask.
If they continue this, well, they're going to be my dark horses.
they
Because I
played some
love
good
how they
football.
played.
They played some good football.
I love
against
attacking
Ukraine,
football, and they did just that.
Yeah.
But I still feel Ukraine has some incredible players in their ranks.
Yeah.
And a lot of their players have been coming from good domestic seasons.
Yeah.
And they have Dobvik, who's the La Liga.
Exactly.
Top
What
scorer,
happened to him in that
I don't
match?
know. And so I still
He was
believe
ghosting. He was literally ghosting.
I still believe that Ukraine can qualify for the next rounds.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
But I will be
Remains to be
interested.
seen, yeah.
The thing
Romania.
is,
Yeah.
they
I'll be
have that mixture of youth and the experience.
Yeah.
You have players like Yarmolenko, Stepanenko. They are just. I mean,
Zinchenko.
they've been. Yeah,
Exactly.
Zinchenko. They've been here for a while.
Malinovsky.
Malinovsky. I mean,
they're
they're good players.
Yeah.
And just combining them with Mudryk. Yeah, Mudryk. That's the only name I could
Okay.
think of.
Romania, Ukraine.
It's good.
Enough Romania, Ukraine.
Good squad.
Let's move on to
The most awaited match.
Belgium.
Oh, we're already there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Belgium 0, Slovakia 1.
Slovakia won.
Man, that was
But actually, banter aside, I want to hear your honest thoughts on that
Yeah.
performance. We'll just enjoy it.
Look,
Here it comes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I had big expectations from Belgium, and I literally thought that it is going to be an easy win for them. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, Slovakia, a big compliment to Slovakia. They played really well. I think they defended well. And coming on to Belgium, Lukaku. My God. I mean, he's the most frustrating striker ever.
Now you know why I take Jackson over Lukaku.
Here we go again.
Again, I'll counter that. I'll counter that some other day, okay? Some other time. But Lukaku, man, what's up with you? You're literally the all-time top scorer for Belgium, and you need to turn. I get the fact that the morals were down after the 2 goals that got ruled out.
Yeah.
But This isn't the Belgium side that I used to support, man. Come on.
True.
The
You had
way they
Hazard.
played, yeah, we had Hazard. I mean, look,
You had Courtois.
I think we got a decent replacement for Hazard.
Courtois not being in the
Courtois. I'm glad. I'm honestly glad.
What?
I'm honestly glad that Courtois. I mean,
What
too
is
much
wrong?
ego. Too much ego,
I mean,
bro.
I-
Just because you're
see,
not the captain.
He's
See,
the best
I-
goalkeeper
You're not
in the
getting-
world.
Listen, I get it that you're a KDB fan. Because of that reason,
No,
you
it's
might
not
love
about that.
If
Courtois.
no one knows
I'm
about KDB, okay.
Above all, I'm a Belgium fan. Why would I want?
He's Belgian.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
I know. I'm a Belgium fan, and
KDB
I
fan.
want that. I want that team
See, it
chemistry.
makes
I
sense
want that
that-
team chemistry, man. Come on.
It makes sense that two people belonging to Madrid and Chelsea, supporting Madrid and Chelsea are in favor of Courtois, and the Man City guy is
And this is
supporting
for the
Look,
KDB.
fans.
look,
And this is for the fans. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
If you do not know what happened between KDB and Courtois,
You must.
go to
Just
Google.
Google. You must.
Yeah.
KDB, Courtois. Search something out, dude.
Look, it's nothing about that. I'm not biased towards KDB.
It's not appropriate to talk about that.
Yeah, look, I personally feel that Thibaut Courtois is one of the best goalkeepers of this generation, okay? I genuinely believe that. But his attitude, man, that's the problem. And I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Whatever happened right now, you literally...
He wanted to be the
you
captain.
He wanted to be the captain, and just because Tedesco is not giving you the armband, that doesn't mean that you're going to just step down from the team.
I think the reason why Courtois is not in the squad for the Euros is because Tedesco decided that, I don't want to take him for whatever reason. Maybe it's because of the captaincy thing that you said. Which I feel is a big blow to Belgium, because
True.
if you take out KDB, apart from Courtois, I think there is no Belgian player who's used to winning trophies.
They needed a veteran at the
Exactly.
back
Yeah.
because their defense
Because
is quite
who
young.
else is there? I can't think of anyone who's like,
we had Tottenham players at that. So I
Tottenham.
mean,
That just answers
Wraps up
that-
everything.
that just
exactly,
proves it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think after this, Belgium makes it out of the group?
Yeah, they do.
Really?
They're gonna do a comeback.
I still have big hopes
I
for
would call it a
Belgium.
comeback, because I still do think that they're going to make it out of the group, but I feel the last 16 exit looming for them.
Yeah, that
well,
might happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
See,
less
I have-
expectations.
I have
I've
hope
lowered my
because-
expectations for Belgium, but I hope they make it through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next match: Austria versus France.
Wow, what a performance by Austria. I mean,
True. Claps.
wow,
Claps.
truly, man, amazing. Their defensive abilities were just on peak.
True.
Their defending attributes, everything was just top notch. And I think they were unfortunate enough to concede that own goal. I think.
There have been too many own goals this year.
Yeah,
Actually, I mean, it was crazy.
I think I can think of 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Germany had one, then Austria had
Austria
one.
had
And
one.
today,
and today
Portugal?
Portugal had.
Sorry, Czech Republic.
Czech
Czech
Republic,
Republic, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
But France
going
were
on?
disappointing, man. France were disappointing, man. I think they need to up their game and
No, but
perform
they
better.
will. They will. Like, once they
Mbappe
reach-
missed
But
a
no,
sitter.
but they-
Come on.
Once they reach the knockouts, they're gonna have a superhero with them. They're gonna have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mbappe.
With the mask.
Exactly.
And Mbappe is a
Real Madrid. Come on, let's stop the
Yeah.
club
Just like stop
club
rubbing
talks,
it
man.
in.
Come on, yeah, yeah.
okay.
His
And
world revolves around Real Madrid, man. Come on.
another point to know.
Yeah, literally.
Another point to note about Austria France is that France midfield.
Yeah.
I mean, it was poor with
But-
Rabiot, and the main focal point is that why do you play Griezmann as a CM?
I don't know, man. I've been asking.
He
that
was
question
not
for so
utilized
long.
to his best position at
Yeah.
all.
He's like a center attacking midfielder,
Yeah.
man. Come on, he's
If you use Griezmann as a midfielder, use him as an attacking midfielder.
Well,
Put some
true.
defensive midfielders behind him so that he can have the freedom to go up.
Yeah. But I think the
Defensive midfielders, talking about that.
Yeah.
N'Golo Kante.
the biggest talking point from the match. The
What a
return
player, man.
Return of N'Golo Kante.
Return of N'Golo Kante. And he was just, he never looked like he left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, literally.
We have Brozovic, where
Yeah,
one player
he's
who
declined
went
a
to
lot.
Saudi declined, and then we have another Saudi player
N'Golo Kante.
ruling it.
Amazing.
And
amazing performance.
He was like running up and down the pitch all
He
the
was
time.
everywhere. He
I
was
remember,
everywhere on the
yeah.
pitch.
And I
70% of the earth
Exactly.
is covered by water. The rest is covered by.
Like N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
I remember this one chance. Patrick Wimmer was clear. Wimmer
Yeah.
was completely clear. There was just goalkeeper
Yeah.
and him. It was 1-on-1. Kante, out of nowhere, comes out and tackles him out.
What a guy.
How do you do that?
And he was in his half. And he ran
Exactly.
straight back.
So, anyway, next match.
Last group?
Last group. Turkey versus Georgia. Arda Güler. What a performance.
What a goal. Amazing
I
goal.
think all
We
goals
witnessed
by Turkey.
all the goals were amazing.
Yeah.
I swear.
They were all screamers, I
Ah.
guess.
Yeah, but
Crazy
like,
goals.
The last one was a FIFA goal. typical
Yeah.
FIFA goal.
Yeah.
But like the other two, beautiful goals.
Amazing goals.
Do you feel Kvaratskhelia could have been better?
Honestly, he was the worst player on the pitch,
Yeah.
man. I am also a Napoli fan. And
Napoli and Man City fan.
I won't say.
look, we won the Scudetto, okay? I'm happy with that. But the next season, it was just... Never mind, let's
Yeah.
not talk about that. But Kvaratskhelia
But I
needs to
think-
improve. I think Georgia did well,
Yeah,
considering that they're the debutants.
Exactly.
And I think they...
It's already a huge moment for them.
True.
But they need to up their game, that's for sure.
Kvaratskhelia is the star man.
Yeah.
He needs to do something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You know, if
Absolutely.
they want to do something. So next match.
Coming on to the big
Final
one.
game
Okay,
of the
final
Matchday
game.
one.
The
that
one
we
we just
recently
watched.
just watched. It's
Portugal
4:30
versus-
a.m. right now. Anyway, Portugal, Czechia.
Okay, that was
Actually,
a good.
I
That was a
want
good
to hear
game,
your thoughts.
end to
You're
end.
a Portugal
Yeah,
fan,
you're a
no?
Portugal fan, yeah. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. Okay, I feel that the Portuguese defense was very good, but the midfield not so much. I'm gonna start with two big players in the midfield: Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes.
Right.
They're big players.
Yeah.
They're out there to do great things with Portugal. What were they? To be honest,
Yeah, true.
most of the passes, and to be honest, if I talk about the crosses, if I talk about how they approach the game, they played a wing play
Yeah.
approach, and most of the crosses put in by them to the box were not made by any Portuguese player.
True.
And there was none of the Portuguese players present in the box
Yeah.
except Ronaldo.
And like Ronaldo also was pretty.
Yeah, he was
throughout the
playing
game.
deep. I saw Cristiano Ronaldo play deep.
Ronaldo.
How?
We've seen everything
Ronaldo as a
Yeah,
false
exactly.
nine. I don't think that's a good
Yeah.
Yeah.
decision. Right? Come on.
Why would you do that? And Rafael Leao, he needs to up his game. The crosses were
Yeah.
horrible.
I mean, he's a good dribbler, but
Needs to work on
dribbles
the
don't win you the matches.
But-
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Kudos to Vitinha for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
He was running everywhere. He was doing all the stuff for Portugal. You know, the build-up for the two goals.
Yeah.
And Portugal were very fortunate to get them,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Very fortunate.
Both of them for mistakes by
Yeah.
the Czech
defenders.
Which
defenders.
was so sad because Czech
Because
was
they
so
defended
good
so well,
defensively
man.
throughout.
Yeah, I was genuinely disappointed. I was like, damn.
But
Czech
also,
did a good
we
job.
missed out on one thing. That goal by Lucas Provod.
Wow, what a beautiful
Actually,
goal.
it was a
Amazing goal.
good goal. And
Yeah.
also Consegao, his first
Debut
match,
Yeah.
he comes on as a substitute. 3 minutes later, boom.
Yeah, wins it for them.
Gets a yellow card.
So basically, he gets a yellow card. He scores a goal. He
Wins,
Well,
wins,
he wins
the
it for
game,
Portugal,
All in
yeah.
3 minutes.
Hmm.
Who
He
says
gets the
3
praise
minutes?
dream.
from
That's
Ronaldo.
a dream.
Who says 3 minutes is not a long time?
Yeah.
Well, with that, it's time to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
I know we made a lot of mistakes. It's our first episode. We would like your feedback, how we can improve this. We'll
Yeah.
definitely work on our show. We'll definitely work on our next episode and we'll try to improve. So thank you for joining us. Really,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you.
Have a good one.